Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Omni viewer, and the first teaser for Primitive War has finally dropped. Primitive War, in case you didn't know, is an adaptation of a book series about soldiers in Vietnam during the Vietnam War encountering dinosaurs out in the jungles. And we finally have a teaser for the first movie adaptation, which a lot of people are looking forward to because it's going to be, well, the second attempt at a high profile dinosaur movie to counter the Jurassic movies. The first attempt post Jurassic World Dominion was 65, but that didn't exactly work. So Primitive War is what everybody is hoping will open the doors again. Let people know that, hey, you can make dinosaur movies that aren't connected to Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Or at least that's what people are hoping will happen if it's good. For a while we hadn't really seen anything about what this movie would be like. We saw a behind the scenes featurette that, had interviews with the actors, writers, director, all those things. Didn't really show us much of what the movie would look like other than the general stuff you'd expect to see in a Vietnam War movie. Now we have a teaser, and we finally get more of a sense of what the plot is going to be like, what the dinosaurs are going to look like, even though they don't show the dinosaurs fully. With the most we get is a pretty clear shot of three raptors of some variety right at the end. And so far, the movie looks like it's going to be really intense. Uh, the plot seems pretty straightforward. Soldiers drop into Vietnam in the middle of a conflict. There's a group of Green Berets that went missing in a particular region. These new soldiers are going out to find them. Turns out they're going to encounter dinosaurs in this region. And, no, it doesn't have to be too complex, right? Is as long as the characterization is good and the plot makes sense, that's all we really need. So hopefully that'll work out. Acting seems like it's going to be good. The dinosaurs, of course, again, we don't see that much of them. What we do see certainly doesn't look like Jurassic Park. So there's a spinosaurus that appears at one point. It's hard to tell exactly what it fully looks like, but just the details that are on the head are clearly different from what we saw in Jurassic Park 3. And then, of course, we have those raptors at the end, which, yes, the raptors do have feathers, although they still do not look like actually accurate velociraptors, Utah raptors, whatever kind of raptors they're actually supposed to be. It would be weird to have a Utah raptor in Vietnam, but anyway, they still have more of a monstrous look to them. People are, of course, looking at the fact that they have feathers, and therefore that makes them scientifically accurate, but they've also got some ridiculously long teeth. So long, in fact, that it does make them look a little more monstrous than a real raptor would. But that's the point. They're supposed to look threatening, right? If you're wondering why the teeth are so big, I don't know. Although I did hear that apparently the production used some AI generation in the pre-production process. And looking at the trailer itself, I also see a couple of shots that don't quite look right. And these days, when a shot doesn't quite look right, that probably means it was AI generated. I don't know if that actually is the case, but if it is, it would explain a couple of things. Does that mean the movie is not going to work? Not necessarily. The main idea is that AI is supposed to be a tool, right? All the people who say that AI is going to replace people, they are fear mongering. AI as an assisting tool, that's another matter. As long as this movie comes together in the end, hopefully, if there was any AI that was obviously used, it'll be forgivable. But beyond that, I am intrigued. I'm very interested in seeing where this movie goes. Hopefully, it will open the door for more dinosaur related media beyond just the one, because Jurassic Park has been the dominant thing for a long time. I mean, what have the options been in terms of new dinosaur media? Either more Jurassic sequels, or you force yourself to endure something that the Asylum put out. There hasn't been all of that much. Terra Nova was a thing for a little bit, but it only lasted 2 seasons. Primal was amazing, but you also can't. It's for a very specific audience due to how brutal it is. Yeah, there haven't been many other options that are on this level. And like I said, 65 didn't cut the mustard. Hopefully, Primitive War is the start of something new, the start of a new trend of dinosaur movies. But it has to be good, right? The teaser doesn't look bad. I'm not seeing that many red flags at this point, but here's hoping. So, those are my thoughts on this teaser trailer. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omni Viewer signing off.